Paying for online subscriptions and magazines and newspapers can be very expensive, but you don't always have to pay for subscriber-only sites. Contact 4's Emerald Gay is here to let us in on a very well-kept secret. Emerald?
Wendy, we here at Contact 4 often warn consumers about trying to get something for nothing. Well, in this case, there is such a thing as a free lunch, and you may never pay for a magazine or newspaper subscription again.
I'm looking for statistics on car crashes.
You've probably felt the same frustration Mark Smiley has. You research something online only to find sites that are anything but helpful.
I haven't gotten a single newspaper article on this yet. For the most part, I'm getting a whole bunch of car commercials.
Most popular search engines say they scour the World Wide Web for information, but only hunt through a small portion of the 550 billion websites that are actually out there. Many also turn up sites that charge for information.
Consumer Reports charges $24 per year for access to their services online. The Wall Street Journal charges $60.
Some sites say registration is free, but that still means you'll have to give up some personal information, something more and more consumers are unwilling to do. So how do you get access to those billions of sites without spending a fortune and without putting your name out in cyberspace? Well, believe it or not, all you need is your library card.
We have arts, music, humanities, business, community information, education.
Kathy Nyan says a library system puts over 80 different databases with almost every subject in the world right at your fingertips.
These are databases that the library buys that we subscribe to just the way we subscribe to a magazine or we buy different reference books.
The library system gives consumers access to what's called the deep web, which includes licensed databases, newspapers, magazines, medical, business, and technical journals, even encyclopedias, all paid for by you, the taxpayer.
We're a city agency, so we have a budget, and we select databases that are paid for by our budget, which is part of the city's budget.
You don't even have to actually go to a library to access the deep web, as long as you have your library card.
The card is free unless you had one before. If you had a card before, it's going to be $1 for a new card.
Any California resident can get a card and use it to get access from your home computer. Just go to the library's website, click on Electronic Resources, and plug in your 14-digit card number, plus the PIN you chose when you got your card. That will open up a wealth of publications like the magazines Business Week, Car and Driver, Consumer Reports, plus newspapers galore.
The Atlanta Journal, the Los Angeles Times, newspapers, and other more noteworthy places.
While computers and electronic access may make card catalogs less popular, they won't make libraries obsolete.
It extends the resources of the library to people's homes.
According to the American Library Association, more people are catching on to the deep web. In fact, they've seen a 60% increase in remote access to public libraries just within the past year. If you have a consumer question, call our Contact 4 team at 1-800-414-KRON weekdays between 11 and 1, or email us through cron4.com. It's a beautiful marriage between the library and the high-tech world.
Well, indeed it is.
Time to get updated.
More beautiful, isn't it?
Get that library card.
All right, Emerald.